Nasty and snide, BBC responds to backlash after viewers blast coverage of Liz Truss. BBC viewers condemned the broadcaster's coverage of Liz Truss' speech at the Conservative Party conference this week as snide and nasty, prompting the BBC to respond. Viewers complained to the BBC after its coverage of Liz Truss' speech in Birmingham this week sparked a backlash. The Prime Minister brought the Conservative Party conference to an end on Wednesday with a speech to party activists and MPs. However, viewers took issue with the BBC's reporting of the speech, with one calling it snide and nasty. The complaints even triggered a response from the BBC as it sought to defend itself. The backlash was covered this morning on BBC Newswatch, which monitors viewers' opinions on the BBC News coverage. One of the incidents that drew complaints was the BBC political editor's immediate response to the speech. As Ms. Truss passed him in the hall, he shouted after her, "Have you done enough, Prime Minister?" He then continued his reporting. That was the speech of a PM trying to hold her party together. This has been a conference dominated by dysfunction and disagreement, even open civil war. It sounds like an exaggeration, but it really isn't. A BBC viewer, John Smith, complained. Chris Mason shouted at a passing Liz Truss, "Have you done enough, Prime Minister?" Did he seriously expect a reply to this question, or more likely was it done for effect? Shocking behavior. Another incident that drew outrage was Mr. Mason's remarks on Ms. Truss getting into a car after the speech. He reported, "As for the Prime Minister, she couldn't leave quickly enough. She can run away from this conference but not the immense challenges she confronts." One viewer, Doreen, wrote in, "Total misrepresentation of Liz Truss rushing to leave conference after her speech. She was not running away, it was teeming down with rain and she was rushing towards her car. The only comment made should have been why nobody had an umbrella for her." Susan Hume added, "My complaint is triggered by some nasty and unkind snide reporting I heard from Chris Mason at the Tory conference. Liz Truss was getting into a car and he said, she couldn't leave quickly enough. Maybe she had work to get on with? Or maybe she was sick of being cornered and verbally mugged by reporters? Do they do positive or only one-upmanship?" BBC News responded to the backlash. This was a brief comment as part of a wider package of analysis by our political editor.